Welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. I knew that $30 Harbor Freight extension thing for like your pickup truck would come in handy one of these days. I've had that thing for several years and I've never used it. I bought it when I had a different truck that wasn't an 8-foot bed, so that I could haul some longer stuff from town, lumber back home. But we're trying to come up with a solution. We're actually going to work on these timbers and we'll show you what we're using them for a little bit later in the video, but we've got to do a little bit of prep on them. But I can only do really haul one at a time where we're going with these because it's kind of tight and
kind of steep.
Yeah, and I don't know how much that $30 extension thing can actually handle, so these timbers are fairly heavy. But we got to feed up the pigs first, so we'll bring you along for that. Guys, we appreciate you stopping in. Hit that like for us, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't, and if you have, y'all, we appreciate you. We're going to enjoy this fall morning and get a few things done around the homestead. All right, let's get up in here.
He was trying to chew on your boots.
Huh?
He was trying to chew on the back of your boots.
He's trying. Y'all, these pigs look great. Wore out this morning. You see them, they're like fighting over the feed, but trust me, in just a little while, they'll be going one at a time, getting a few pieces here and there. Yes, we're going to get you too. They're eating 5 pounds a day right now. We're going to up them to 6 pretty soon. And they'll get up to about 6 1/4 a day before we'll actually lean them up the last, about 3 weeks before processing. I don't even know if they folks can hear me over these pigs. They love feeding time, y'all.
Let me feed him, so that'll be good. Hey, don't you gotta let me in. Let me in. Quit chewing on my boots. Quit chewing on my boots. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? There you go. Now you're quiet.
Y'all, we'll get that runt of the litter processed here in the next few days. Got to get him on out of there because I've got to make it so that Dixie can come in there and we can get her down this chute to Samson, because this month, November, is when we're wanting to breed. If we can get Dixie bred November, that'll give us sometime in May weaned piglets to be able to leave this place. And I know that a few folks have already pretty much committed to getting a few pigs off of us. And like I told Lisa, they're just
It's just the one time because he can't get in there.
This little piggy.
There he goes.
They're in there, y'all.
She waits her turn.
These pigs are a lot bigger than you really think they are. But anyways, even if we keep doing it and managing it the way we are, we've got fresh pork at different times throughout the fall. Works out good for us.
Oh no, she's gonna cry.
I'll turn this around and let y'all see these pigs whining. So guys, if you wonder what I'm doing here, these timbers are going to be the foundation for our little off-grid camp, for the little cabin we're going to build. And we've already got the cinder blocks set up on firm soil up there, virgin soil. I did some grading, and basically I'm going to cut these 6-inch timbers. We'll cut 3 inches out the top, and I'll just use that little 170 chainsaw because the bar on it is exactly 3 inches. And I went just a little shy, that way I can use a chisel and a hammer and finish this out. But I've got to do this on 4 timbers on each side so that I can basically put them in there, screw them together, and I'll still have a level surface to work off of to build a floor on top of. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just getting all of these ready, notched out, so that we can carry them up there and get them side up. That's probably all that we'll do today, because it takes a little more time than what a video gives it justice to get this done just right, y'all. But that's the concept. It's easy to do. I've done it before, and it works out really good. All right, give it a whack. There you go. Last one you'll just have to hit from the side or something. This already broke free. Alright. Now
Take the guard off.
Take the guard off. And pretty much you can see I got a tape measure over there, but let's see, where's my tape measure? 3 inches is what we want. And you're right at 3 inches right there in that valley.
Okay.
So this is pretty simple. It's better to do this with a, hey, I've got something. I was telling Lisa it's better to do this with a mallet. And I've actually got one. My brother turned it out a while back and it's still here. But we're just trying to get down to 3 inches. And all you got to do is go through there and do that.
Okay.
And we'll probably have to do some more once we actually take them up there and set them up, just to get them just right.
Yeah.
But while you're working on that, I'm going to get some more logs with the tractor.
Okay.
We weren't sure coming up the hill and through a couple of ditches that we'd actually make it with that Harbor Freight thing and those logs on there, but
I made it.
it worked. So basically we're going to set up our piers. We've already got our piers in here. There's cinder blocks on top of hard packed soil. And we're going to use this as part of a foundation. You'll see what we're doing once we get going here. Okay, these pieces are the side pieces, and that end goes to the back. So let me, it's going to be heavy. I don't want you to hurt your back. Hang on. Okay. Try picking this up there. Alright. Nice and easy, okay? Go all the way to the other end. You're going to be on the front. We got to slide it back. So pick up on that. Tell me when you're picking up.
Okay.
Slide back to me. There you go.
So they need to be in the center line. And that when we measure it.
That's perfect. That is perfect. All right, let's get this other one. Let me get it. I'm afraid you'll get hurt.
I'm fine.
Nope.
Just go ahead.
Pick up. All right, right there. Are you right on where you're supposed to be? That looks good enough for now. Now we go get the rest of them, the other two, bring up here and finish our square. All right. It's gonna be heavy.
Which way do I need to go? Which one are we doing first? Back?
We'll do the back first. Roll this thing where it needs to go. And don't want to pinch your fingers. What we'll try to do is get over there, set it up. Come on, past the gate. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go to the back.
I'm always going walking backwards.
All right.
Okay.
Set it up on the log itself.
Okay.
You have to because there's plenty on it.
Okay. Oh, you get ready to pull it
Yep, you want to put it in there. There you go. Now we get the other one in there, we can square it up. That's why I cut the incisions. Whatever. That's why I cut them a little bit wide so we can square it up. Notches. Brain ain't working. Sit your end down on it first. Is it on there?
Yep.
Okay. Good. So y'all, now all we got to do is just square this thing up a little bit. I cut the notches out. Couldn't even think of the word. At least had to give me the word a while ago. I said incisions. That's surgery. But we cut the notches just a little bit bigger than they needed to be so that we could adjust these timbers. And we'll actually build a floor up off of this. The floor will actually be another, let's see, I think I'm going to use 2x10s. And so the floor will actually be 10 more inches higher off of this 6x6. And all of these timbers are treated, y'all. Not treated like you'd buy in a store treated, but treated with a compound that sucks in, that lasts for the lifetime of the wood. It'll keep it from rotting, and it will keep it from insect damage. Termites, wood boring, bugs, all kinds of stuff. And we actually will use that on everything out here that we build. And then we'll put a stain on it, and y'all, this thing will last. It'll last our lifetime, if not somebody else's. A little bit off, we'll have to adjust there. Let's check every corner and see what it looks like to start with. About dead on,
Yeah,
almost.
It's got a little bit right there.
Yeah, all I'm doing is took this drill and a bit because I got 3-inch screws, and basically all I'm doing is tying these things together where it won't move out of square so that we can get our floor built, which ain't gonna happen today. I still have to mill the lumber. It's actually gonna be 2x10s. We're gonna run a frame of 2x10s around to make a box, and we'll actually set our floor joist up on top of these timbers. So it's gonna be nice and solid, and these timbers are 6 inches true, 6 inches square. And I'll show you something. Come over here, I'll show them something down here. Come over here where you can see the grain. If you're gonna do something like this, see how the grain's running like a moon coming out? You want to put any weight on that instead of putting it the opposite way, where I guess the tension would already be going. Put the weight going to the tension so that you got a little bit more load bearing. Thought maybe it'd take my bit. Glad it didn't. My mother-in-law yesterday, Louise, told me that she was going to call OSHA on me for making her daughter work too hard out here, but we're safe. We are very safe in what we're doing. But I told her I'd give her a 1-800 number she could call if she's worried about it. Too bad.
Well, and I think it's I'm the only one that wears hearing protection and.
No, I wear that stuff when I need it.
Okay.
I wore safety glasses today. I do wear stuff when I need it. Oops. Told you I thought that thing had seen its better days. That little guard. No more guard. Don't call OSHA. So I think you can see what we're doing here. It's just a 10x10 cabin. There'll be a nice 5-foot porch on it. It's going to be a, what do I call it, a shed type cabin. So it'll be all beam construction. It's not going to be like traditional framing. It's going to be 4x4 corner posts and sidewalls. It's going to have live edge siding on it and a single slope roof with a nice big overhang on the front. It's going to be really, really neat. Put a little wood stove in it, some bunk beds. But we'll turn the camera around here as we kind of pan. You can see, y'all, it's nice and private up here. Nice ravine out here in the front. We'll put a fire pit in. Put us a swing up here. and we'll enjoy it, and we'll allow some other people to enjoy it as well. But it's a neat little project to get done. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us at the Piney Woods Homestead as we worked on this stuff and tried not to get a complaint to OSHA.
But you might get one, because
My mother-in-law, she
Yeah.
might call that 1-800 number.
and your daddy.
And my daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week. We'll see you on the next video.